Hi guys, Andy here, and welcome to another video from Andy's Development Studio. In today's video, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you around the website a little bit, and I'd like to explain some of the enhancements that I'm trying to make, as well as how you can help me create software that I'm going to be releasing on the Google Play Store, as well as on itch.io and in my market, the Ledger. And I probably will be providing links to some of this stuff on the website as well. So everything that I develop is always wide open for testing and for playing with, and always will be. So let's get to it. Okay, so Andy's Development Studio is a website that I am developing in response to Google's 14-day challenge. You see, as a new developer, Google has a requirement that a developer, before releasing an app on the Play Store, must find 14 testers willing, or actually I think it's 12 testers. I'm not sure, I'd have to look at that, but you have to find 12 testers who are willing to test your apps for 14 days in total, providing feedback on those applications every single day that they test it. Now, I don't have a development team. I'm just an independent developer. I have a job. These are really, really hard, stringent requirements. So in response to that, I knew that I could develop a website and possibly a community in order to test these apps and meet that requirement. In doing so, I finally came across the fact that I could just develop software on my own and provide that to you completely for free. In the process of developing the website, I came across some even better ideas. For example, the Ledger, where I can release applications on itch.io and here on the website itself as a download. And I also came across physical products, which I can also provide to you. And so those became really awesome things. And then I came across the idea of, why don't I build a community and put that on Discord so we can all chat with each other, and I can let you know that there's somebody else on the other end of the screen and this website. I had to change my location because I was recording in the truck and my coworkers are getting in, and so I needed to switch over to my truck. So the lighting's not as good, and I apologize for that, but I will try to carry this on just as best as I possibly can. Okay guys, let's get into it. So when you come to andysdevstudio.pages.dev, the first thing that you're going to see is my landing page. And on my landing page, we have notes on the left and bookmarks on the right. I do plan to to enhance this with a few more features, but for now, the most important thing that you're going to want to look at is probably the Forge. That's where my projects are going to be put when they're in a demo state. So the prototypes go there. So when you get to the Forge, what you're going to see is a lot of applications, and I mean a lot. I'm always developing something new. These are pretty quick and rough. Some of them are going to have bugs in them, but most importantly, these are free. These are always free. So you can come here, you can play with these, you can try to break them. I want you to try to break them. But yeah, so you can come over here, you can have fun. I'll have video games in here. I'll have math applications. There's lots of different things that I'll be putting in here, and it's pretty general. I just put in whatever I'm working on that day. Okay, so in order to play with these, what you'll want to do is you want to come over here and find something that you want to look at. Let's say one of my favorite applications happens to be the mnemonicus? Yeah, the mnemonicus. Let's look at that one. Okay, so first of all, I have these flip cards. So you flip the card over, you can get more information about them by looking on the back of the card. It's kind of like a playing cards thing. I tried to develop this site like a video game. I just thought that was really cool. You can flip it back over. Here, if you click this arrow, this leads you to a project page. In this case, we're looking at Project Mnemonicus, and we can see that it's an arithmetic visualizer, and you can get more information about it if you're interested in how it's built and what status it's in, and that kind of thing. We can click Initialize Canvas if you want to play it, or you can go back and just click on the yellow Forge bookmark here on the right, and you'll have to scroll back down for now. I'll fix that later. But you can just click Explore, and it takes you right to the mnemonicus. So now you can look at this, you can play with it, you can click on it, and have fun. And you can do that with any application here at the Forge. So the Forge is where you go to play with the stuff I'm building for free. So Now, let's say you're playing with stuff here at the Forge and you want to provide some feedback or talk to somebody else in the community about what you've experienced playing one of these applications. Or maybe you want to find a friend to play a multiplayer game with you. Now, I do want to explain right now that I'm not tracking cookies. I'm not tracking your information. I don't care about your information. I don't need it. Everything I'm building on this website is open source and it's strictly for fun. Now, so there just won't ever be any of that kind of stuff. So don't even worry about it. So let's say you're playing with an application and you want to provide some feedback or meet up with somebody else in the community. Well, I have the purple icon down here in the bottom left of the screen. And what that is that's my Discord server icon. So you can click on that and it will take you straight to my server on Discord, where you can then talk to me or other folks who are here in the community. So that aside, let's say you want to provide me with some direct feedback that we can then use for testing so I can develop a professional application. So anything that's on this page that is getting a lot of attention is probably something that I'm going to move to what I call the Rookery. The Rookery is my testing page, and this is where I professionally develop applications and provide status feedbacks. And you can get updates on bugs and all sorts of stuff that I'm trying to add to this page. But what I want you to understand is that the pipeline is that you play with the application at the Forge, provide feedback to the community kind of provides feedback to me, and if something's getting a lot of attention, that's going to get a lot more development, and that's going to move over to this page where we're going to create it. So from there, you can send me a Raven. This is my contact form at the Guild Records. And that's one way that you can get in contact with me about anything that you want to tell me about the apps. I'm going to be updating this page quite a bit, and I'm going to be adding a lot of different features in here, but preferably, actually, let's move over to my Rookery page. This is where the professional apps go. Once I get feedback from you guys, and I know that you like a particular feature or an app quite a lot more than others, I'm going to move it over to the Rookery page. Now, this page is specifically for people who are actually helping me test the app, and that's why I have 14 checkboxes up here at the top you can check off. And I don't save this information. This is saved locally to your computer. But when you check one of these boxes, it just gives the testers a way to keep track of where they're at and how many days they're at with the testing phase. And just keeps everybody kind of gamify the process and makes it active. But here you can report a bug, and you can choose an application, a project of mine, Factor Hunter, Residue Scanner that's on there. But I'm still working on this page and adding more stuff to it. I am going to join the Guild Hall. There's another Discord link, so that's going to be kind of important because that's where professional testers that are working with me directly are going to help me kind of figure out, are going to communicate with me here on the Rookery about bugs and that kind of thing. Now, I know that some of you are just here to have fun, and that is totally okay with me, and that's why I am gamifying this experience as much as I possibly can. So for you guys, we still have the Forge where you can play with all the fun stuff, and we also have the Ledger. The Ledger is my professional market for apps and software that I'm releasing for both the Android platform and on the computer, and this will also be for assets that could be like phone backgrounds or backgrounds for your video games, or maybe animated characters, that kind of thing, and obviously completed apps. So I'm going to be adding a lot of new features to the Ledger pretty soon. I can see now that I still need to add filters and some sort of a menu aside from this bookmark system. So I'm going to be working on that quite a bit. I also have the cargo bay, which is my physical products. And right now they all show the same thing. This is a demo product, so don't go buy anything yet. I'll let you know when it's ready. And but yeah, so this is where you'll be able to purchase physical goods and Guys, so one of the main reasons that I created this video was to let you guys know that there's a face on the other side of that website, and also to let you guys know that I'm just getting started and I'm really excited about the future. I have plans to create oh gosh, I thought there was something in my window for a second. That looks so weird. It's my hand. Okay. Yeah, so when you drive a truck for a living, sometimes you have to deal with stuff like that. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah, that kind of scared me. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. I'm really excited. I have plans to create an entire video series about digital content creation, especially using artificial intelligence tools like Gemini and ChatGPT and that kind of thing. And doing it for as quickly and efficiently as possible, as well as cheaply as possible. So if you guys want to see more of this kind of content, just go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below to let me know what you want to see more of. And I think that's all I've got for now. So thanks for watching, guys, and 10-4 over and out, and I'll catch you in the next video. All right, bye.